Okay, we're back with the final hands-on exercise for Chapter 3 on charts. This is the third hands-on exercise. We're going to learn about applying chart styles, applying chart filters, and inserting and customizing sparklines. So let's go to the Outlook sheet, and we're going to apply a chart styles to this particular chart. So once again, just click on the chart so we have the design and the format menu items. If we look at design, we have across the top chart styles, and we can go and click and see all the different chart styles, and you kind of get a preview of what that chart might look like with different styles before you even select one. Okay, we're going to click Style 2, and Style 2 is that stacked bar. The font is a little bit different and it has data labels. So go ahead and find Style 2 and click on that, and our chart now has a new style. Let's go ahead and save that workbook as well. Okay, let's go ahead and apply chart filters, and we're going to go to the column chart sheet tab. Actually, I'm going to have to rename this one. We'll call this one column chart. Alright, we'll go to the column chart tab, which is number of computer related jobs 2010 and 2020, and we're going to do a little filtering here. The chart filters button is that little kind of hourglass looking thing, or not hourglass, funnel looking thing. The first thing that we want to do is get rid of the number of new jobs. So if we deselect that and we hit apply, the gray number of new jobs disappears. Now it isn't gone for good, it's just visually gone from our screen. If we wanted it back, we could simply hit the checkbox again and apply, and it would come back. Oops. Okay, so we want to deselect and hit apply. So now all we have is 2010 in blue and 2020 in orange. We're going to get rid of some of the job titles as well. We're going to deselect programmers, and we are going to deselect the CIS managers, and then we're going to hit apply. So now we have 5 of the 7 job titles, and we've gotten rid of the bar for the number of new jobs. So that's how filtering works within charts. And the final thing we're going to do in this hands-on exercise is create sparklines. A sparkline is a small line, column, or win-loss chart contained within a single cell. The purpose of a sparkline is to present a condensed, simple, succinct visual illustration of data. It's basically like a trend line within one row of data, and we'll show you how those might look here in a second. We're going to go to go to the Outlook sheet, and we're going to select some of the data. We're going to go ahead and select D6, and actually we can just do this. We're going to click on the D column, and we're going to right click and hit insert. So now we should have a brand new column. Okay, if I wanted to, I could name it. I could say Sparkline just for fun, and we're going to put our sparklines right here. Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and highlight that. We're going to go from the Insert tab. Notice that it's kind of over here in this area. We're going to go ahead and hit Line from the sparklines. We want to put the data in D6 through D12. That's why I had highlighted it before. And the data range that we want to show is B6 through C12. Okay, we'll hit OK. Now, if we look at our particular sparklines, they are all upward trends, and that's okay because each of the 2010 number of jobs is less than the 2020 estimate. So we're estimating that each of these job classifications, job titles, the number of jobs is going to increase in the next 10 years. So that's what our sparklines look like. But now we can apply different formatting to the sparklines if we want to. Notice that once we've highlighted the sparklines, we get different styles that we can use, sparkline colors, marker colors. We'll talk about all this in a second. We want the sparkline style dark 6. Okay, so we're going to apply the sparkline style dark 6 to our sparklines. And we're going to go ahead and in the sparkline color, we're going to do red. So now our sparklines are red instead of blue. Okay, and if we wanted to, we could do things called markers. Markers might show us the high point or the low point, first or last point, or whatever. Let me just do one marker. I'll do the high point markers, and I'll make them in dark blue. So what I've done now is the highest point of these 2 points gets a marker, which is like a little circle, okay? And that one is for the high points. We could have them for both the high point and the low point if we wanted to, or none at all. But you can apply the spark or change the format of the sparklines however you'd like. So that's the end of chapter 3 on charts, and we'll move on to chapter 4.